I am 82 years old, and these days, my house is very quiet. Not because I like silence, but because the people who once filled this house with laughter no longer come here. There was a time when this home was full of life. My children used to run through the hallways. Their laughter echoed in every room. Sometimes they fought over toys. Sometimes they laughed so loudly that I had to tell them to calm down. Back then, I often wished for a little peace and quiet. I thought silence would feel relaxing. But now I understand something painful. Silence is not peaceful when it comes from loneliness. When my children were young, I spent most of my life working. Long days, long nights, sometimes even weekends. I told myself I was doing it for them. I wanted them to have a better life than I did. Better education, better opportunities, a brighter future. And slowly, year after year, time moved forward. My children grew older. They finished school. They began chasing their own dreams. And one day, they left this house to build their own lives. I still remember the first night after my youngest child moved out. The house felt strange, too quiet, too empty. I walked into their rooms and looked around. The toys were gone. The books were gone. Even the noise was gone. Only memories remained. In the beginning, my children visited often. They would come on weekends. We would sit together, drink tea, and talk about life. Those were beautiful moments. But slowly, those visits became less frequent. Life became busy for them. Work responsibilities increased, families grew, and the world kept moving faster. Weeks turned into months, and sometimes months turned into years. Now most days I sit by the window and watch the street outside. I see families walking together, parents holding their children's hands. And every time I see that, it reminds me of the days when my children were small. Sometimes I pick up my phone and look at it for a long time, hoping it will ring, hoping one of my children will call and say, "Dad, we're coming to visit today." But many days, the phone stays silent, and I sit quietly with my thoughts. Please don't misunderstand me. My children are not bad people. They are simply busy living their lives, just like I once was. And maybe that is the hardest truth to accept, because now I finally understand something I didn't understand when I was younger. Time moves incredibly fast. One day you are young, working hard, and building a life, and before you realize it, you are old, sitting in a quiet house filled only with memories. If you are watching this and your parents are still alive, please remember something important. One day their house will also become quiet. One day they will sit near a window, waiting to hear your voice, waiting to see you walk through the door. And the greatest gift you can give them is not money. It is not expensive gifts. It is simply your time, a visit, a conversation, a few moments together. Because for parents, those moments mean everything. I am 82 years old, and the house that once felt alive with laughter is now mostly silent. But I still keep the door open, because deep inside my heart, I still have hope. Hope that one day, I will hear a knock on the door, and when I open it, my children will be standing there, smiling, just like they used to when they were young, and maybe, for a little while, this house will feel alive again.